Alright guys, welcome back to Take 2 Toy Review. Today we'll be taking a look at the 40th anniversary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the original sketch collection from Playmates. So you can see here, we got all four turtles. We have Donnie, Mikey, Leo, and Raph. We're going to take each one out of the box, take a look at their accessories, and see what kind of cool surprises they have in store for us. So just kind of take a look at the back of this packaging here. See a nice little window frame here, showcasing off the turtle. And on the back, it does show a picture of the original sketch that is included in this. Down at the bottom, it says, Birth of the Ninja Turtles. Long ago in Dover, New Hampshire, two upstart comic artists passed the time making each other laugh. Kevin Eastman sketched an unlikely combination of ninja and turtle. Peter Laird answered back with his own version. Before long, a new sketch emerged of all four teenage brothers, ready for action, and the rest, as they say, is history. All right, let's pop these suckers open, take a really good look at the Ninja Turtles. All right, so the first figure we're going to be taking a look at is Raphael. So before I get into him, first off, all the turtles come with this little pile of ooze. And if you look right there, you can see there's 3 teeth coming down. What that is for is, like I said on the package, every turtle comes with its own copy of the original sketches, and this can actually just fit down in there and make a pretty cool little backdrop for your turtles. So here he is, Raphael. I'm only going to go over the articulation on these figures once because all of them will have the same articulation. So the head is on a little joint so we can look up and down. Also spin right and left. Arms up, down, forward, back. You do have a slight bend at the elbow and a spin at the wrist. Of course, no waist articulation. Legs can go out in, oh, not really. They can go forward, back a little bit, not much because of the shells hindering it. Knees can bend, and then that's really about all the articulation. So really nice figures. These are, of course, all based on the original Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman sketches. So you can see they're all very grimacing, very different from the turtles that we've seen growing up in the cartoons and in the toys. So Raphael, of course, you know, he does come with his set of size. So let's see how they get in the hand. Okay, I was going to say a decent fit in the hand, but they do get kind of loose in there, so do be very careful if you're posing these with the weapons in hands. Of course, Raphael does have 2 spots right here in the front to stash his size, so that looks really cool. Nice little posing there you can do with that. Raphael also comes with a sheath. See here, it's got a little knob right there on it. Plugs in right into the back. Now this one I thought was weird because Raphael is always known to have the size, but in this, Raphael actually does come with a katana, which can fit in right there. That is a that's actually a pretty cool look there for Raphael. Let's see if we get any other kind of poses with his weapons. Can we get that? Can't get that 3-fingered pose. That's a pretty cool pose right there. And what about this? Can we go? Trying to mimic the poster there, if you will. So he's got that. He's got his hand turned. Can't really get that pose with the side in between the fingers. But that's okay. Still, pretty cool figure. So that is Raphael. And for anyone wondering, yeah, the picture in all of the figures are the exact same. So this one was the one that is in my next one, which is my wife's favorite, Donatello, because she's weird like that. Donatello is nobody's favorite. So anyways, here he is, and as you can see, compared to Raphael over here, he is, of course, a much different color. He is brown as opposed to green. Same articulation. And then one thing I really didn't go into much with Raphael is the turtle itself. So you have a really nice orangish color shell here in the front. And of course, you have the shell there on the back, which is really nicely detailed. It really does look really nice on these figures. And like I said, of course, they all do have a little tail there. They have their elbow pads, and of course, they're different colored masks. Now, Donnie here has his little satchel, which, can this be taken off? No. So while it is loose in the front, it is actually glued in the back. And then, of course, you cannot have Donatello without his bow staff. So the bow staff here, again, is a nice brown color with a wrap there on the end. See what kind of handle you can get on it. Again, a pretty loose grip, but he is able, if you want to pose him this way, to get a nice two-handed grip on it. And we all know a two-handed grip on a bow staff is better than a one-handed grip any day of the week. And of course, Donnie, you can stash his bow staff right here in the back by simply just popping it into his sheath. And now he is ready to go into battle. One thing I did forget to mention with Raphael is everyone comes with their own little platform. There's a peg right there and a hole on the bottom of the foot. You just simply pop that in and it goes just like that. And I will show you at the end of the video what these little platforms can do. Next up is a lot of people's favorite Ninja Turtle, mine included, Michelangelo. Now, I love him. He's a nice almost turquoise green. I love the orange on his bandana and on his elbow pads. One thing though, if you noticed, let me see if I can get his arm facing the right way. There we go. If you notice, he doesn't have a belt like the other two do so far. Reason being, if you look here on his wrist, you have these little pegs. Those are for his classic nunchucks. These nunchucks are really nice, a nice bright orange with a real metal chain, so you can get some pretty cool poses with Michelangelo and his nunchucks if you see fit. So there's him with one, and there is him with his second set of nunchucks. Now, Mikey's a little different than the other two so far, is that his base also comes with another accessory, this little box with a platform. So, put him on the box, make it look like he is surfing, and then you grab his platform, which has two holes here in the bottom of it. You just simply line them up, and there you go. Now Michelangelo is ready to take on the mean streets of New York City with his brothers. And last, but certainly not least, what many consider the leader of the Turtles is Leonardo. So again, very different shade of blue, which I like to help differentiate the four Turtles. He, of course, does have a little sash here with his blue bandana, elbow pads, and knee pads. Strangely enough, he is the only one with knee pads. I just now realized that. But anyways, if you know Leonardo, then of course you know that he loves his katanas. So you have one goes there, and then this one with the shorter peg will go in this hole right here, just like so. Here are his two katanas. Just simply slide right into there. And then his little base actually has a manhole cover on it, which I think is pretty neat. So you can just pop them on there. Now give me just a second and I'll show you what all this stuff does together. All right, and with all four characters assembled on their stands, you can recreate the pose in the original sketch art for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I think that's really cool. This is definitely a must-have for any Turtles fan that you may know, or if you are one, you definitely need to get this. I need to say thank you to my son Zachary for letting me use these and show them off to you guys. But yeah, that's it for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sketch edition. If you guys like my stuff, make sure you smash that like button. Let those YouTube gods know that y'all enjoy my stuff. But until next time, guys, I will catch you all on the flip side. Take care.